especially to the city of Plainfield, because Plainfield is an ideal situation here in New Jersey. I am tired of people dumping on us. Them days are over with. And they know how to use the system. But guess what? We're going to have a president going to say, no, no, no. I've been there and done that. So at this time now, we have in the House the mayor from Newark, New Jersey, Cory Booker. Thank you.
Some spirit right here. I was driving down the parkway, heard y'all yelling. Knew I was late. We are rocking the house. We are barocking the house. A Barack attack. An Obama nation. All right. Well, listen, I just want to have a word with you real quick, because Assemblyman Green, the Green Machine, puts Kermit the Frog to shame. He said it was not easy being green, but this brother makes it look real easy. We are here today because of the great sacrifice, the blood and the treasure of millions of Americans whose names we do not know. We are a nation conceived in a different way than any other country. We were the first nation not formed by a monarchy, this divine right of kings and queens based upon how you were born is how your station is in life. We weren't born on a theocracy, how you pray or how you say amen. It determines on where you go in life. We are the first country on in the globe ever founded on a set of ideals and principles. Now, I tell you one thing right now. It was a wonderful man named Carter G. Woodson who said that the prime, somebody all know who I'm talking about. Some very folk reading down here, Assemblyman. I got a good crowd here. We can get all literary today. Well, listen, Carter G. Woodson said in a book, famous book, that the primary cause of human suffering is forgetfulness. We as a nation cannot forget where we've come from. And we can't let a set of current leaders try to obscure the truth of the last 8 years. We've got to remember and confront the mistakes that we've made. And if we confront the realities in which we exist and tell the truth that we are still a nation where millions of Americans, hundreds of thousands, have to declare bankruptcy or go into extreme hardship because they can't afford their health care bills. We are still a nation that has lost thousands of people, hundreds from the state of New Jersey, in a war we should have never been in the first place.
You change your lives. You change your lives.
We are still a nation that we maybe talk about no children being left behind, but too many of our children are still being left behind in our schools.
Change your lives.
We're still a nation that has people fighting overseas and families at home that are still struggling. And even when the veterans come home wounded and injuries, we're a nation that's not investing in those veterans to make sure they have the resources they deserve. We are not living up to our highest ideals for ourselves. And if we look around and can admit that to ourselves, we have to then tell the truth that the status quo has got to go. And so here we are at a decision-making point. We can let the people who've been controlling Washington and the White House stay in their jobs, or we can say, heck no, they got to go. And so I'm a big believer. If it's not working, okay, if it's not happening, you got to change your ways. Because if you keep doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, that's the very definition of insanity. And if anything I can say about our nation, we've always had the courage to embrace change. When we didn't let women vote, we had the courage to embrace change. And that's a dramatic exclamation point that if the police car is not working, we got to change it too. It may look like a cop car, it may sound like a cop car, but you could put lipstick on it and still not a cop car if it doesn't drive. I'm in trouble for that lipstick comment, I know. Somebody's gonna talk about me. But I figure as a former community organizer, I have some rights to talk up. I'm allowed to get a little upset. Now let me tell you something. All around this country, we got some change being made. We have people organizing, people galvanizing, people strategizing. So we're not alone here, but I have to take some time. I know we're talking about America, but I need to take some time, if you don't mind, to talk about New Jersey. You see, I'm a little tired of New Jersey getting kicked in the shins and being disrespected. So let me talk for a moment about New Jersey, just remind you as I talk to the delegation out in Denver about who we are as a people. It's very important. We are the state when Washington's army lost in the Battle of New York and fled, and we were fearing that we would still be a colony. The United States of America in the Battle of Trenton right here in New Jersey turned the course of history. We are the state that was the state that invented the light bulb. North Carolina, the slogan might be first in flight, but the first air voyage passenger was a balloon voyage in the state of New Jersey. We were the first state ever to have an actual radio broadcast happen right here in Newark, New Jersey. We were the first state, I don't care, they say Pennsylvania's the state for brotherly love. Well, New Jersey, we invented the drive-in movie theater, and a whole lot of loving was going on there. We are a state with so many points of pride, from the first collegiate football game to inventing of baseball. Even our music artists are called things of pride. We've got the boss, the chairman of the board, and baby, we got the queen, Queen Latifah. On so many fronts, New Jersey has been leading the nation in so many ways. And I'm telling you right now, our national insect is the bumblebee, but we've got a swarm right now like killer bees. Our state dinosaur is a duck-billed platypus, but we got to be like the Tyrannosaurus Rex now. We have got to begin to let people know New Jersey pride, because when they look around on November 4th, it's this state and our electoral votes that are going to begin to deliver the change for Barack Obama. When the polls close on the East Coast, it'll be New Jersey that stands up first and says we are an abomination. When the country decides whether we're going to have health insurance, whether we're going to take care of our kids, whether we're going to maintain Social Security, whether we're going to have a president that brings us home from Iraq, New Jersey's going to speak up first and say, Barack Obama, yes we can.
Yes we can. Yes we can. Yes we can.
With the great history of the United States behind us and our great future in front of us, let us all join hands as a United States, as a united New Jersey, united for progress, united for change, united for Barack Obama. Yes, we can!
Yes, we can!
We can.
Yes, we can!
Yes, we can. 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 Mayor, I'm going to make one commitment to you and Mayor Robinson Briggs. First time the president come to New Jersey,